All right, you need to watch this if you want any chance of growing your agency in 2025. This isn't going to be like the latest AI software, what niche you should go into, what the best offer is, what the best copy is, what the best script is. This is a principle that I learned like a few months back. This lab in now booked 30 appointments in the last month, and yeah, it's just so important. So this is the problem in the agency space, and it doesn't matter what niche you're in because usually you'll find competitors in your niche. So the problem's going to be everywhere. What 99% of people do is, right, they find prospects with a problem. They use an overused script method. This applies not just to outreach. This applies to content. If you're running ads, they use the same method that everyone else uses, and what happens there is prospects like have are numb to the outreach. And what that means is they've been blasted with the similar script, similar angle multiple times, and so it doesn't matter what your offer is. They don't believe the offer. Like they just don't believe you because they're numb to the outreach. And then the other thing is that they've been burned by something similar. So if you're like an ad agency that offers Facebook ads, you would know that like during the period of like 2017, 18, 19, 20, and as the years went on, people bought from people that offered Facebook ads and said Facebook ads in their like copy and stuff in their content and outreach and ads. And what happened is they got burned, so they received a horrific experience. And now anyone who outreaches to them with the same script, they just don't care and they don't believe the offer. They just don't want to speak to you. So these are the two things you're facing if you use the same scripts, same content methods, the same. This is what happens when you just copy what other people are doing. It just never works because it doesn't matter how good your offer is, they're not going to believe the offer. Like my offer is like 10 clients in 90 days, right? So I help agencies get 10 clients in 90 days. If I just present that offer in a DM or like in content or in outreach, like it's just no one believes it anymore. So you have to be unique, and this is what you should do. So it doesn't matter if you're doing content, you're running ads, you're doing outreach, you need to actually have a unique method and like a genuinely unique method and unique angle. So why this works is because as soon as you do something unique, something different, you immediately hit on this curiosity bias, like new opportunity, which is just like a fundamental principle about like psychology and human behavior. So when if they've been burned by something similar, they're numb to the outreach. Doing something new literally means you can avoid that, and now they can potentially believe your offer. So it's all about the angle for everything. It's about being unique, plus knowing you can solve the problem. Like they're always agencies space is never going to die out because as long as there are people with problems in your niche, you have an opportunity to outreach to them, run content to them, or like run ads to them, right? So that will never leave. You just need to do something in a unique way so that they can actually believe your offer because so many people are just blasting the same shit all the time that you just need to be different. Like yes, there's all this AI software coming out, all these lead sourcing methods, Clay, all this stuff. Like instantly, you need to know all this software stuff. Like when you're running content, you need to like. There's all these automations, there's all this crap, but like it doesn't. None of that matters because at the end of the day, when you're outreaching to prospects, or you're running, or you're doing content for them, and you're running ads, and you're speaking to a human, and so like AI doesn't matter. None of this matters. You have to actually be unique. Like you can use AI to do these things. Like you can prompt it. You can like I guess use it to actually craft these things if you want. But the best way to make the best content, to run the best ads, to make the best outreach scripts that actually work is to just understand your niche. Because as soon as you understand your niche, you can then reverse engineer all of the copy that you're actually going to make it so that they think it's a new opportunity so they can then potentially believe your offer, book a call with you, whether it's through a funnel, whether it's through just calendar link or whatever. This is literally the most important thing. Like I myself like struggle for ages trying to book appointments because all I used to do is go to the latest guru, go to their copy that they used, like the stuff that they gave their audience, and just used it. Wonder why it didn't work. It didn't work because of these two things. People just have been burned by something similar, or they're numb to the average. They're not responsive to it whatsoever. So they don't. It doesn't matter what the offer is. They just won't believe it. So yeah, like this is literally the number one mindset hack. You need to just have a total shift in how you think about what you're doing because like if you're not booking appointments, this is why. Like it's not because you don't have the latest AI. It's not because you don't have the right offer. It's not because you're in the wrong niche. 99% of the time, it's because literally of this on the screen. So if you can just apply this and just genuinely try and be unique, like just do what the opposite of what everyone else is doing. Like actively see what people are doing and just do the opposite when you're doing outreach. If you're making content, like find a way to actively be different to your market while still providing value, because then people are going to come to you and see you as a market of one instead of batch you together with the rest of the market. So this is the most important thing, because it's the thing that gets you to them to actually believe the offer. Because like when Hormozy released that book, $100 million offers, everyone's talking about offers. Like now you have people just blasting offers. Like it doesn't matter what the offer is, because like people don't believe your offer, they don't believe your guarantee. They've seen the same message a million times. It just doesn't matter. So the first thing you have to do is deal with this problem. You have to actually create a new opportunity, or none of this is going to matter. So if you're running an agency, any like service-based business, and you want to scale to 6 figures, 7 figures in the future, like this is literally the number one shift you need to make. Like you can, obviously all this software coming into the market, there's all these methods, all this AI, things are going to change, but it doesn't matter, because the person running the AI, or the person like actually running all these things, needs to know this principle, because otherwise you're cooked. So, right, so that's it for this one. If you guys want to see any other content like this, like anything to do with appointment booking, sales, outreach, running content, making YouTube videos, anything like that, you can just put a question in the comment or ask me in the comment, and I'll see if I can make a video about it. Other than that, if you like the video, you can subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.